Stacey, and today I'm going to be sharing a quick walkthrough and tutorial of a streaming service called Restream that I use to set up and run my YouTube live streams. So I'm going to give you a walkthrough on how you can do this step by step and set up your live streams so you can stream on YouTube through Restream. So what you want to do is you want to go to Restream's website. You can see at the top here, this is the URL. If you just go to Google and type in Restream, it'll come up. And then it'll take you to a page similar to this. So the first thing you want to do is create an account. It's completely free to get started with Restream. They have both a free version and a paid version. And I'm using the free version. I find that it has everything I need. I don't feel like I need to upgrade at all, but you can pay and upgrade if you want to. But I highly recommend just starting out with the free version to try it out. So you want to go to this website, Restream, make an account. You can sign in with your Google account. It's very, very simple. So that's what I've done. Once you do that and you log in, you will get an account. So this is the home screen where you can do a bunch of different things. This is where you're going to go in and actually set up your streams. So this is the tab I use the most called Home. You can see on the left, there's a tab for live shopping. If you have like a store, if you go to this events tab, which looks like the calendar, this shows all of your past streams that you've done and your upcoming streams once you schedule them. And you can also create an event from here as well. The cloud just shows your video storage. If you have the paid version, you can record your live streams and store them here. And then if you have a team with other members, I do not, you can add them here and other people will have access. So that is the dashboard on the left. Going back to the home, this is where you're going to set up your stream. So if you want to set up a new live stream, all you do, it's very, very simple. All you would do really is you would add your channel, you would click this button, and you have to connect your YouTube channel or wherever you're going to be streaming. So if you're streaming to Facebook or social media, you would have to connect your accounts, which is where add channel would come in. So you could see I have connected my YouTube channel here, so it shows up and the toggle button is on, which means it's connected. So you need to connect wherever you're going to be streaming to first, whether it's YouTube or social media. So you want to go in and do that next. And then once you have done that, you can click schedule event here, and then it gives you some options for streaming. I always do Restream Studio, which is what you're going to want to do if you're streaming like to YouTube, and then it walks you through how to do it. It's very easy to set up your stream. You just add your title, your description, you pick the date for your stream, the time and your time zone, and then you put your thumbnail here. With the free version of Restream, they do put Restream on your thumbnail, so just keep that in mind, but you can add your own thumbnail for your event as well as the title, description, date and time, and then you want to check off this box that says create an event page on social platforms, because that is how Restream will actually promote your stream on your YouTube channel. Under your live tab, it'll show the stream and when you have it scheduled for, the date and time, so people can kind of see it beforehand and know that it's scheduled. So you want to check that off. So I'm just going to do this just to show you. So I'm putting a title and description here. Again, here, date and time, and then you can add your own thumbnail. Click next, and then you choose where you want to stream to. So wherever you connect will show up. You just have to turn it on. So I want to stream to YouTube. So there's my YouTube channel. Click that. If you're streaming to Facebook or somewhere else, you do that. Then you click create event. Very simple. And then Restream is going to create your event for you. All right, that's all set. And then it gives you, this is the link to the stream itself. So if you are going to have guests on your stream, or you want to share it on, share the link like to the actual stream to have people join you, this is where you would copy the link and give this to your guests so they can actually come into the stream. This is the Restream link itself for the event for your guests only. That is how you do that. So you just scheduled your stream in Restream. that is where we left off. So now you can see your stream that we just scheduled shows up here under upcoming events on the home dashboard. If you go over to the left here to events, it'll also show up there. Going back to the home, so what you want to do next is your stream is pretty much all set until you're ready to go live. And then when you're actually going live at the time of the stream, these are the steps you're going to want to follow. So if you're going to be sharing the link with anyone the day of to invite guests to your stream, you're going to want to click this button that says invite guests. Again, this is the link to the actual stream itself. So if you want to have people come in and join you on camera, this is the link you would share with them. Next, you want to click the little pencil here that says edit event. And then if you need to make any last minute edits, like in the description box or anything like that, I like to share the day of, like what book I'm reading that day. So I will make some edits the day of. You can go in here and then go under YouTube or wherever you're streaming and click edit, and then you can make any edits. Click save if you need to edit anything the day of. Very quick and easy to do. And the nice part about Restream is if your events are all going to be the same going forward, you can actually click these three dots here and click duplicate, and it will actually duplicate the exact same event. And then you can like reschedule it for another time, which is really cool. So like, again, if all of your titles, descriptions, everything are going to be the same for all of your streams, if they're going to be reoccurring, like for reading sprints, you literally can just duplicate one of them or each time. And then you literally just would do the same thing, click create event, and then it will literally duplicate all the information for you. So you don't have to like go in and create a brand new event every time. It'll copy over the same information, which is great. So once you're ready to actually go live, you're going to go here, click enter studio. It's going to take you into the studio where you're going to get ready to actually go live. So it logged me out. So I just need to log myself back in. Okay, sorry about that. I had to log in again. So I just got into the stream. This is what it looks like. So on the left here, you have these different windows. They call them scenes. So these are the different ways that you can like choose to present your stream. So there's a countdown, the welcome presentation. So these are great if you're doing like an actual presentation, Q&A. They have all these different ones. The ones I use for my streams and recommend for you to use are the top two here. The ones that say countdown and welcome. The countdown is great if you want to do literally a countdown before you go live. So you can add like a timer here and you can edit the timer and everything. So that's really cool if you want to do that. But most of the time, all you're really going to need is this scene on the side called welcome. So you can see yourself on camera. You get all these different ways to do the view of your camera on the bottom. So you can pick any one of these. If you have a guest, there's like different ways to do it. So you just have to play around with these and see what's comfortable to you. And then down here, all of your buttons you're going to need. So this is to mute yourself and unmute. This is to turn your camera on and off. This is if you want to share your screen. Like if you're going to show something on camera, this is to invite guests. You can give them that link. If you want to add another source, and then these are some settings for the stream. So all of those settings are there. Then moving over to this side on the right, these are all your features for the stream itself. So people is where it shows whoever's in the stream, like yourself. You can also mute yourself here. If you click these three dots, you could change your name. So you could put your name here in the book you're reading or a title, and then you can also invite guests there. The one underneath it is designs. This is where you design your stream. So they give you some text, different text to use that you can click on. You can put, if you have a certain color you want to use here, put the hex code. If you want to add the logo, there's overlays. Restream has all these different things you can use. There's video clips, backgrounds. I use these backgrounds all the time. So there's a lot you can customize. Then moving into captions, this is where you can write your custom things like, welcome to the stream. What are you working on? You can have them play along the bottom. You can have them just be lower thirds and stick there. And then the lower thirds are like the ones that stay there until you hide them. So you click them to show them. You can edit them. You can add your own. These are the ones I use for our sprints. And then you can hide them whenever you want. Those are all the captions. And again, you can customize them to your liking. also a QR section. I've never used this to share like QR codes, but that's there if you want it. And then there's a music section. Restream has their own music that you can use. I don't use it, but I'm pretty sure it's copyright free, like it's made for YouTube. So if you want to add music into your streams in the background, you definitely could. I usually don't, but you have all these options, and some of them are free, some of them are not. These are the free ones. The ones that are not free will say upgrade. But there's a bunch of different types of just different music you can use in the background of your streams if you want to. So that is a choice that you have. And then lastly, we have the chat section. So this is where you will read your chat from YouTube. So Restream carries over all of your comments from the chat on YouTube itself to here. So this is where you can read them during the sprint, and then you can pull them up. So all you would do is they would show up here in the chat, all people's comments who are watching your stream. And then you would literally just click the comment right here and it brings it up on the screen for you to read it. And then if you want to take it away, you just click it again, it'll hide it. And then you can just go through all of your comments as you have them, and you can just click all of them here. So this is where you get your chats, your comments from the chat to show up on the screen. And then I like Restream because you have this option right here of actually showing your chat on the screen if you want to. So you don't have to turn this on, it's completely optional. I like to do it. I kind of think it's fun to like see everybody's comments coming in. It updates as each comment comes through from YouTube. So it's called overlay. So you could toggle this on like I have it, which this is what it shows right here. So you could see just like an overview of people's comments as they come in. So you could turn this on and off. So I keep it on because I like it, but you can also turn that off where it will take that chat away so people cannot see the comments coming in. But yeah, you can change how much of you are on camera, if you're sprinting with somebody else, like, and then when you want to, I'll put the chat back up here. So this is how I do my streams. I have the chat overlay on. And then if you want to share your screen, so let's say if you're sprinting, you want to do an ambiance, right? You click share screen down here, and then you find the tab that has your ambiance that you want to use. Like this. It'll take you to that tab. And then once you go back to Restream, you will see that your screen is being shared. So that is the other tab that I just showed you. And then I like to move it, like adjust it down here. I don't like this view. So I like to do this one where it's mostly the ambiance, take the chat out. This is the one I use where it's mostly the ambiance, and then there's a little box in the corner with me in it. And again, I can turn the camera on and off. I can mute myself or unmute myself. And that's how I do it. And then I just hit the timer on the ambiance from that ambiance tab. And that's how you do it. And then when you're done sprinting and you want to get rid of the ambiance, all you do is go down here and you click stop sharing. And then boom, it takes you back to how it was before, and you can add the chat again, or you can remove it. And once you're ready to actually go live, so after you set up your stream in Restream, everything's good to go. You're all ready to go live. All you do is click up in the right-hand corner, this orange button that says go live, and it'll give you a little countdown, and then it'll say you're live, and that means you're live on YouTube. And then once you are done sprinting or streaming, up here, it will say end stream. And all you would do is click end stream, and then it will completely close you out. And you can also go back at the top left here by clicking this arrow. But be careful not to do that while you're streaming, or else I think it'll like turn off the stream. So you want to make sure to stay in the studio when you're actually live. Otherwise it will just like turn off the stream. So that is how I set up my sprints and live streams using Restream for YouTube. I highly recommend it. It's great. I use the free version, and I like Restream because you get unlimited streaming hours. So with StreamYard, you get a limit every month on how many hours you can use on the free plan. But with Restream, you get unlimited hours. There's no limit to how many hours you can stream a month, which is what I like because I stream a lot. This is not sponsored. I just wanted to share how I use Restream and love it. for my live streams on YouTube. I hope this was helpful. Please let me know if you have any questions. Make sure to like and subscribe down below for more videos every week. And I will see you in our next video, friends. Take care. Bye.